Australian singer and songwriter Sia Kate Isobel Furler, popularly referred to as Sia, is known as one of the best voices in the entire music industry, at least at the moment. She started her music career way back in 1990 with the acid jazz band called Crisp. I love that there's just a whole category of music called acid jazz. Wanna live there. So she had a steady rise since the acid jazz band called Crisp, especially with her song Chandelier. From a beautiful mansion to a tasteful car collection, let's see how this beautiful pop star spends her $30 million net worth. To begin, we're going to be focusing on Sia's estates. The wig-sporting Australian singer and songwriter has made quite some money from her music career, and one of the things that she splashes her money on is real estate. With a net worth like that, you can be sure that her homes will blow your mind, and they actually do. The first house we're going to be looking at is one of the popularly known as the Los Feliz home, which was crafted by Angeles Temple architect A.F. Leicht, known for his unusual designs. This house boasts a Mediterranean revival style measuring up to 5,161 square feet. The Los Feliz home was originally built in 1924, and it features an original mix of decors such as highly articulated woodworks, stained glass murals, elaborately shaped windows and ceilings, and elegant light fixtures. I mean, you really just can't help but love this elaborate mansion. Indoors, the house boasts like a sunken living room backed by a viewing room to let sunlight in. See, the building's got like 5 total bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 6 fireplaces, a library/study room, and also a den/office room. Oh yeah, and a dining room, and a rotunda entry to finish it all off. The master bedroom also has a wood-burning fireplace just to, keep the room warm. It's also got its own balcony, and a soaking tub just adds to the room's luxury. And let's not forget the luxurious, spacious game room with a bar for entertainment and getting drunk. Outdoors, the patio sits with lush gardens with a spa, a small flowing river, and statues, together with large rolling lawn and additional relaxing areas like balconies. This goes to prove that the Mediterranean beauty is the real deal. Sia purchased this house for $4.7 million and kept hold of it for 3 months and then popped it right back onto the market with a bit of a price increase. She listed it for $4.995 million but ended up selling it for $4.75. But, that's still a $0.05 million profit, which is something. Apart from this Mediterranean-style mansion, Sia also owns the Toluca Lake compound in LA. She bought a 1.36-acre estate in arguably the most exclusive and heavily obscured cranny of Los Angeles' affluent and celebrity-filled Toluca Lake community for about $5.15 million. This building is a 1940s house with 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms located on a 4,549 square foot property. It also comes with an equally sized guest house, and previously used as a recording studio. Steel frame doors open this residence to the estate's extensive grounds that offer generous flagstone terraces, broad lawns, mature trees, and gardens, alongside with, just a swimming pool. Also a built-in grilling station next to an outdoor fireplace. This residence is so exclusive that she's got famous neighbors like the 2016 Golden Globe nominee Steve Carell, also Kim Porter, Oil Harris, Ariadne Getty, and plenty others. She went all out with the furnishings in this house and bought some pretty expensive things, such as her $1.2 million floorboards. Yeah, the floor that she walked on didn't feel expensive enough, so she was like, redo it! Also, she's got a PP-shaped chandelier, which is fun, and a fancy Steinway piano. She basically got her floorboards from the royalty she received from the song she did with Zayn Malik titled Dusk Till Dawn, and her Steinway piano was from the royalty she got from writing Rihanna's 2012 song Diamonds. All of her other home improvements and furnishings were funded by royalties from hit singles she had written for high-profile performers like Flo Rida, Rihanna. Yeah, Sia also has some other houses. She continues to own a 1930s cottage in Los Angeles' ever more hipsterified Echo Park neighborhood that was scooped up in August of 2012 for $890,000, which she later sold in 2019 for $980,000. She also maintains a residence in Palm Springs that was originally built as a small apartment complex, but it was eventually converted into a single-family compound before her acquisition in December 2013 for $1.646 million. Now, if you couldn't tell by this point in the video, Sia's got a lot of money, and boy does she know how to spend it. Not many female celebrities are car collectors, but trust us, Sia stands out from the pack. She's an avid collector of cars that fits her everyday expensive lifestyle. I mean, there's no point in having all that money if you don't get to spend at least a fraction of it, right? So one of the cars in her collection is a Mercedes-Benz E-Class. This car is one of the top luxury mid-sized cars out there, offering premium style, premium comfort, and premium performance. Mercedes-Benz has a reputation for both being, expensive and luxurious, which makes it a great car for celebrities, like Eddie Murphy, Britney Spears, and more. Those are just the two that came to mind. The price range for this car is between $45,800 to $90,000, but we can assume Sia went all out on hers and spent $120,000. Again, we can assume, that's not a fact. She also has a Cadillac CTS. This car offers luxury as well as muscular performance, as it comes with a V6 twin turbocharged engine pumping out 420 horsepower. This is not the type of car you would expect someone like Sia to have, but hey, here we are. This vehicle isn't really too expensive, as the price falls around $80,000. Another car in her collection is the Lexus LS, which is a pretty nice luxury meets sports car. It has a spacious high-end interior, a blissful ride, and also an energetic V6 engine, so yeah, it can be pretty powerful. The cost of this car is between $70,000 to $90,000. So her latest car is the Lexus RX. This car checks all of the important boxes for a luxury SUV, considering that it's got a nice interior, it rides super nice, it's got supportive seats, a whole load of tech, and the performance is not too shabby. And by not too shabby, I mean very impressive. She got this luxury SUV for about $93,000 not that long ago. From her car collection, you can tell that she prefers luxury over performance. I mean, who wouldn't? And she's a luxury kind of person. You can tell that she prefers luxury over performance, as most of her cars offer the style and comfort she needs, but not as much performance as some other rides. Would you rather have her 4 cars or just one exotic car? Most of you know Sia and listen to her music, and if you do, you should know Maddie Ziegler. In most of Sia's music videos, there's a girl wearing the custom Sia wig who dances through the whole video. Well, that's Maddie Ziegler. Maddie has spent what seems like half of her life starring in Sia's music videos, but the young dance prodigy reached the legal driving age sometime in 2018. Sia decided to put on the Godmother act for her birthday and get Maddie a car, which is one of the very coolest things she's ever done recently. Sia got her a white Audi Q3 worth about $40,000. Being the very smallest Audi SUV ever, that seems pretty fitting for Maddie's birthday gift. Maddie Ziegler's relationship with Sia dates back to 2014, when Sia reached out to the 11-year-old dancer via Twitter about her appearing in the Chandelier music video. And this became a long-lasting, amazing work relationship, as Sia tried to look out for Maddie and help her pursue her passion. Sia's quite the pop star, with many top-rated songs to her name and a lot of awards too. But that's not all she is. Sia's also got a big heart, and she offers assistance to those who needs it through her charity works, many of which have been very helpful to those who've received them. Sometime in 2020, Sia revealed that she adopted 2 18-year-old sons in 2019 who were aging out of the foster care system. She welcomed the boys into her Los Angeles home that she had spent years filling with rescue dogs as a passionate advocate for animal adoption. Despite being one of the world's most reserved stars, always covering her face in public to try and maintain her anonymity, she's actually one of the most generous too. But that isn't all of the charity work that she does. Sia has spent years donating to charity, pledging $1 million to CORE, which is community organized relief effort. In 2020, she did that, amid the COVID-19 pandemic. This was just part of her efforts to offer assistance to those in need during the lockdown period. Apart from that, she also supports the contestants on American Survivor, which is her favorite reality TV show, by the way. Celebrities have those. By donating up to $100,000 to the winner's chosen charity. And talk about getting involved in your TV show. You're like, nice 15 seconds of fame there, bud. I'm gonna one-up you. Sia also performed at the annual Go Gala on October 23rd of 2021. The GO campaign is a non-profit organization that created to raise awareness and funds to help vulnerable children around the world. The gala was done with the hopes of raising funds to support the GO campaign's efforts for global COVID-19 relief and also efforts to achieve racial justice for the youth in the US. It'll also support education for at-risk children in Africa and Latin America, and also girls in Afghanistan. Following her pledge to donate $100,000 to those in need, Nova Fitskis and WIPA have teamed up with Sia to research for Australians having a tough time as a result of the events of 2020. She first pledged her money to the station during a discussion with Fitzy and WIPA about her charitable side. She mentioned that since she liked doing good deeds and Fitzy and WIPA also liked doing good deeds, she would give them $1,000 just to spread wherever they felt like it. Sia also donated money from her collaboration with Eminem to an LGBT charity. This decision came after a controversy that occurred due to Eminem's Rap God single, which used some slightly homophobic language. Eminem was condemned by a gay rights charity Stonewall as outdated and deeply offensive. Sia came out to support Eminem, stating that he wasn't homophobic, as she was queer and he wouldn't work with her if he was actually homophobic. She then donated the proceeds from the track, where all the money will go towards providing shelter for homeless LGBT youths. So yeah. She's also contributed to the Small Steps Project, which raises funds from volunteers and companies to give out to those who need help, like children and communities. She also supports other charities like the Australian Bushfire Relief Fund, animal rescue organizations, American Civil Liberties Union, PETA, Represent.us, the Humane Society, whatever. If it helps animals or people, she's probably been a part of it. I mean, not really, there's too many charities for that, but she is very charitable, and she spent years donating an actual sum of millions of dollars to various charities and worthy causes. That's pretty damn cool, Sia. Good for you. And that's it. So thanks for watching how Sia spends her millions. Ciao.